Hello and welcome to Be Powerful with Liz and Lee. It's a new day and we're so glad you're here.
So you can expect to hear candid conversations on what it means to be powerful. Live authentically, live in the midst of ups and downs, productively, and above all else, joyfully.
We are so thankful for you, our community of listeners, and we hope you enjoy today's show. Hi, Barbie.
I knew you were going to do it. Hi, Barbie.
There she goes. Hi, everybody.
Yay! Here we are, Barbies.
Here we are.
In pink.
In the Barbie era, in our pink. I wanted you to wear the wig that you wore to the performance. But
I wanted to.
You decided not to.
Well, it's hot. And I mean, I really want to talk about Barbie a little bit more.
Let's do it.
But I don't want to be Barbie while I talk about Barbie. And I kind of do want to be
fair.
Barbie, right?
Right?
So I'm wearing my pearls, see? And my choice bracelet on the same arm, right? Can you see that? Yeah. So that's my homage, plus all of our pink to Barbie today.
Oh, wasn't it wonderful? We went and saw the Barbie movie. We were a posse and a half.
Yes, we were. Oh, check us out on Instagram. It's a good reel. I did that one.
I know. You're so happy about it.
Yeah. We
Opening weekend, we went to lunch before. We traipsed across the parking lot of where
traipsed
our
is a good
theater
adjective.
was. Everybody was hooting and hollering. We were waving and recording and just having a blast.
We hadn't even seen the movie yet, and we were just shouting out at all the cars, "Hi, Barbie!" And they were all going, "Hi, Barbie!" And we had and we got in the best mood before we even got to the movie.
Yes.
theater.
So sometimes you just have to do fun things to have a fun day. It was a beautiful day. We went in, took a whole row over, took a lot of pictures.
Yes,
we
we did.
behaved and watched the movie.
We behaved really. We were those.
cried
people.
at the
We were
end.
those people in the movie. Well, there was 14 of us.
Right.
There was 5 children, 9 adults,
2 boys.
2 boys. Right. My 9-year-old and Micheline Healy's. How old is he? 12, 13? Is he 13 now?
About.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And anyway, 11-year-old daughter, all these people were there. And every age, from my age down to the 9-year-old, we all loved the movie.
Mm-hmm.
So take your people, take your husband, your wife, your kids,
Your friend, yourself.
You're not going to believe it.
It's such a good movie. It's not just that it was fun and exciting and pretty and happy. It was a very good movie.
Oh, I thought we were going really and truly. That's why we dressed up. And by the way, my pink lipstick is really pink. I'm just looking at myself.
I didn't put mine on.
And it's
No, you look
super
great.
pink, but we're going to go
You're
with
good.
it
You're
today
good.
in honor of Barbie. But yeah, we thought we were going to just a really fun little flippant, yay, Barbie, just having fun, taking the kids, all of us dressing up, just playing the part.
I think we knew it wasn't going to be flippant. We'd
read-
heard it was satirical and it got good reviews.
No, it wasn't really satirical. It got great reviews. Oh, it got really good reviews. I had read one review in the New York Times on my phone that morning, and I went, "Oh, there's going to be more to this, right?" And there was a lot more to it than I thought was coming. How about you? I mean,
For sure.
yeah,
For sure. It's an excellent, excellent play on the entire concept of Barbie, our concept of Barbie, real world.
really a concept of reality. Okay, let's just say we all had an existential crisis along with Barbie during the movie, and shout out to Mattel for making fun of themselves with Will Ferrell. We're not going to give away any
I
parts
know.
of the
That's
movie,
why I don't want to say too much.
but at least this is a company that sort of made fun of itself a little bit. Like, this is an all-male board of Mattel that their whole business is a girl doll. And she walks into, and I'm not going to tell you more about it. But
it was excellent. Excellent. Margot Robbie is gorgeous. And
yes, smart.
there's whip smart stuff about that. Helen
Really
Mirren
smart.
is a great narrator. Ryan Gosling is a Ken. And
He's the best Ken ever.
So good. He's hilarious.
He might be able to, I think this is an award-winning
I
thing.
agree 100%.
And Greta Gerwig, okay?
Yes.
Let's just talk about that for a minute.
Director.
And I think that's what got a lot of people to really go see it in the first place. And you people that are going to see it for that reason, you're right. She's smart, and she makes this really smart.
Yeah.
And
Without it being, because I think the haters of it are just going, oh,
I don't
it's
know who
some
the haters
feminist trope. People who haven't seen it.
Oh, right. Okay.
Of just like, oh, we have to beat down about feminism and the patriarchy. I'm like,
Right.
yeah, we do. And it's well done.
Well, it took a doll. And it took Greta Gerwig. I can't say her name right. I'm sure it did. And Margot Robbie and the cast that did this movie to show us to really shine a light on life as we know it. And it was so fascinating. I mean, we went from laughing out loud to crying out loud.
Truly.
Literally to
Very
crying
sweet.
out loud. And because it's moving, it's touching, it's funny, it's real, it's unreal.
Yeah.
Life is fantastic, wrapped in plastic. I mean, what? And there's so much there. You're right. There's satire. It's all really there. So
it's not just, I think other versions of haters would say it's just, Hollywood, roll your eyes at just making things, more than they are. And I didn't think that at all. Oh, no. I thought it was so well done. And I mean, well done to every bit of scenery. So Clary sent us an article, maybe Vogue had printed it about just the proportion sizing. Like if you think about Barbie, the doll, and in her cars or whatever, like she's always bigger than the cars.
Remember sliding her in her car and she's like sitting up tall?
And they did that for the scene. I mean, I think it said it was something like
she was 23%. They reduced everything, her furniture, her everything to 23% of her Barbie size. So it was exactly like when you were playing with your Barbie dream house when you were, 8 years old or whatever. And speaking of 8 years old or 6 years old, they saw that movie in the way that an 8-year-old would see that movie. It is so appropriate for a kid. And I read on Instagram today, and one of my people I follow, somebody said, "Oh, I heard you shouldn't take your kids." I'm like, why? It's Barbie. At the end of the day, it is Barbie. And so it is great for every age. Right?
I think so.
Yeah. There's not one thing offensive in there. There is things for food for thought, not even food for thought, like mind-blowing thought that you need to kind of wrap your head around. So, I mean, I woke up last night thinking about it.
I know. I've been thinking about it ever since.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice too to see some uplifting movie that's not just fluff. I mean, it's wonderful to have a purposeful movie that is also really fun. So
go
see it.
So it came out with Oppenheimer, which we haven't seen. Oppenheimer, which we haven't seen yet, but we're going to see, right?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. We may become movie critics. What do you think? Do you think anybody would pay us to do that? I doubt it. But we could do it anyway.
They won't even pay us to podcast.
Wait a minute. This might have to go away at some point. As much as I love Barbie, I feel like
your pearl bracelet.
Yes, like
it's not.
Is it making noise?
No, it's fine.
Between that and my bright pink lips,
you're good.
Okay, I'm good.
You came to play. It's fine.
I did come to play. So so we're going to see that next. And
yes,
is this gum on the table?
No, it's popcorn kernels that I picked up under the table when I moved it.
I was like, what the heck is happening?
What is that?
Yeah, we're in the. Yeah.
I'll toss it that way.
Yeah, speaking of movies, we have popcorn. Our snack of choice while we're watching movies.
Everybody knows that already.
Yeah, that's true.
So we are back in our real world. We left the travel world, the Barbie world, and we are back in the real world. And summer's cruising. Last week of July, we're going into August in the Total Body Transformation.
Yeah, we are.
At the studio.
Let's talk about that for one sec, because this is a pilot.
We did a little, but
did we?
I don't know. I don't think we released
it's a podcast we didn't release. Yeah, it was. So we're going to talk a little bit about what we're going to do. This is a pilot program called Total Body Transformation, which we mean business. We're using the words directly because they are going to be total body transformation. I know. And it is a pilot, and therefore we have chosen, or we have, selected, how many we've got? 7, 6, 8?
I think so. Under 10
people, that are going to take 1 month of Hilliard Studio Method for free. But what they're going to be asked to do is to take at least 4 classes a week. We're going to be hand-holding 100% of the time. They'll have full access to all of us, me, you, several of the trainers, as well as Sarah Stevenson, our nutritionist.
Right.
We're going to set up a program on exactly how you handle the weights, exactly how you
get the most out of your workout.
The most out of your workout.
Why this type of workout is so important for your body. So we've polled kind of the participants about, what do you usually do? how much resistance training are you doing, cardio, stretching type of activity. And it'll be interesting because we want to see what happens when people put that much more resistance training, Hilliard Studio Method, and the way you've crafted this method, how that changes your body in conjunction and correlation with making healthy choices.
Right.
So this isn't, that here's your before picture, here's your after picture. Let's just see how much, weight you can lose or this way to look. It's not about that. It is about shaping your body to the best version of itself and putting healthy things in your body so that you feel better, sleep better, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah. And you have a sense of well-being. It's
right.
That's the whole point. And I actually did a thing on Instagram today. I talked about that. The reason we are the number one workout is the trends that come and go are just that. They're trends, but they're proven science in workout is resistance training, number one. Number two, stretching. Number three, cardio. We do all three of those things in one class every single day at Hilliard Studio Method. It's incredibly productive. You walk away with a sense of well-being and accomplishment. Your body feels good, and so therefore your mental state changes. And then as the icing, the cherry on the top of the cake is that you literally have a more sculpted, prettier physique. But honestly, that's not my number one goal, even though the results are the reason people keep coming back. Like, you look in the mirror and you go, oh, I feel good. And look how I'm wearing these pants I couldn't put on the other day or whatever. Right. So you'll see that. And so, we're going to pilot the program, and then we're going to start offering it more often
going forward as we learn all the little, what it takes for the clients, how they change, what it takes for us to deliver the best package. And it was so interesting. On the heels of this, I had a client that I was speaking with before class who hadn't been in a while. She is happy to be pregnant, but she hasn't felt good. So she was like, okay, I'm back. I'm good. And she said she had taken a mental cleansing hiatus in social media of not following certain things or people or categories, and kind of cleaned it up to be just people she knows and things she's interested in, like design and fitness and everything we're talking about as far as health and wellness. And she said, I really always thought like aging, you really had to just hit the cardio. And she said, no, it's weight training. I'm like, we keep saying that. And she was so blown away by that and recognized how important that is. Younger than me, 30s, mid-30s.
Good.
And how she said, it even helps your brain health. So she'd read so much that inspired her. And so we just have to keep repeating that.
We do.
MO, because she said, I just want to live forever and live healthily and feel good.
Right. And going back to our recent trip, people say to me, oh my gosh, you all were so active and y'all were on bikes and you were doing all this stuff. And they're younger than me. And they're like, I guess this workout really works. I'm like, yes, it does. I'm not at all sedentary, and I'm 69. I can't wait to turn 70, by the way.
I know, you're so excited. You're halfway there.
I really want to be there. There's just something about being 69. It's just like, they're almost there.
Is it because you want to show off a little more?
Yeah, I want to show off.
70.
No, I just am amazed. When I was younger, I didn't think, here's what I saw myself when I turned 60. Sitting in a rocking chair, eating whatever I wanted to eat, just having the best time, doing
You're
nothing,
almost there.
And that's not goal. That's not any. If that's your goal, you'll just go ahead and die. I could do that, of course, and I would kind of, I'd be sick and die soon because movement is life, and it's
movement is life.
Movement
is that made me laugh. It's true.
You're thinking of Ted Lasso again. You're thinking of the guy we like on Ted. He goes, "Football is life."
That's what it was. I'm like, that's what is happening in my head?
Movement.
Football is life.
And in his case, it was.
It was same thing. Movement.
And I think in everybody's case, whether they know it or not, movement is life. Movement is health.
Truly.
So,
No, and she said too, speaking of her age, she said there's older women in here who are rocking that.
They are rocking
exactly. Not just going to skate around.
Yeah, no skating around.
So that's coming up in the studio. We are here.
Yeah.
Having fun.
Yeah, I'm actually excited. I'm always excited, but I'm really excited about this fall because to go back to the workout we're doing in the challenge. One reason people are catching on to this is that the science has caught on to this. And so they're really promoting it now. You're reading articles in I'm Well and Good and Shape and Skull, all these different publications that are talking about resistance training. And you'll see on your social media, lots of influencers are going, this is what I do now. Or people that, only had dance aerobics are like, now we're picking up weights, which I love that because it reflects back on us as we're a longevity workout.
Yes.
We started doing it that way. We've watched the trends go here and here and here, and we're still doing it that way, and it still works.
Yes.
So that's good.
Right. And I kind of want to point out just what I'm thinking about when you see influencers, for instance, showing moves on Instagram. When they do, like 5 moves, that's not a total workout. I mean, I'm giving no shade to it. They're showing great things and talking about resistance training, and that's great. But just like, P.S., you can't just do 8 tricep kickbacks and then whatever and get the complete package. So again, it's about specifically, I think, your method, adding the resistance training to everything else that we do in class is a magic.
Yeah. I like your friend that you talked to today that said she quit following a lot of people
that weren't serving her.
That weren't serving her mental health. So if you're finding that you're doing that, you might want to kind of follow her lead on that.
I know. That's always important to do. What am I consuming? How much am I consuming? How does it make me feel? And adjust from there. I found a guy on Instagram as we talk about what we're consuming.
But let's just be real. We can't act like we don't.
No, not at all.
Consume social media ourselves.
No.
As a matter of fact, as a business, you literally have to be successful. So, I mean, you don't have to, but it is one of the greatest marketing tools so far that I've seen.
And it's a connection. It's great. Everything has its pros and cons. Yeah. But I was laughing because he just walking down the street talking to his phone, he's a comedian, was talking about Threads and how I don't even know how he said it, but it was just like, so we joined Threads just because everybody hates Elon Musk and we just need like a Twitter adjacent thing for hours. He was like I sent it to you. I don't know, Matt.
I joined Threads. Did
you?
You did too. We did it while we were on vacation.
Because that's what everybody does. Everybody jumps on, and then he goes, "The water, it's like lukewarm in here. Jump on in. The water's fine. Sure, nothing's happening. It's just one more thing for us to look at." He said, "I consumed more video content today than someone born in 1930 has in their entire lives."
This is the truth.
It really is fascinating.
It's the truth. I know. I know. God, that balance is tough, isn't it?
It is.
I mean,
mental check-ins are good.
Yeah. I mean, if you find yourself going into rabbit holes and feeling bad, that's not good. But I mean, we also go into rabbit holes and laugh our asses off.
Which is great for you.
Who is the guy we love right now?
Haters. Hayden somebody.
Oh my gosh.
I think it's Hayder with a Z at the end.
Yeah, by
I'm
the
sure
way,
you all know already.
Everybody in the world.
I mean, it's not like we've uncovered a secret gem.
Well, he's just funny. He's like making fun. He's an influencer making fun of influencers, and he sounds just like it.
I mean, he's obviously gay, and he's doing a bit as probably as a woman, doing like hauls and I don't know, get ready with me's, and he's always trying on clothes and going. So this fit's true to size. It's an extra small.
He's not extra small.
No, it's just hilarious. There's Pup in the background. Hey.
Bye. If you're on YouTube, you just saw her sign. No.
It's fine.
You want to come in?
Come in.
Okay. We got.
He's got to come.
We have a guest. We have a guest on screen. This would be Pop, who's got how many inches thick is your SAT book, Pop?
Probably like 6 inches.
Do you all see this if you're on YouTube? Get down lower, Pop. We got to put you on this podcast. If I got a book like this at any point in my life, including right now, I would have a panic attack.
But it's great to be 17 overall.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because he just got back from a wisdom tooth appointment, and now he's got to go to his annual, and then he has a 3-hour SAT class.
Yeah.
So happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
But tomorrow you're going to see Barbie. You got your forms? They're under the thing.
Have you got your pastel outfit?
Not yet.
I love you. They're on the front porch underneath. Bye. There's Pope.
That was fun.
He was a guest on the podcast.
We had a guest star.
Yay.
We had a guest star just walk in.
That's the first child of
He
ours who's
left
been
his
on.
book.
He doesn't need that
He
one.
doesn't need his book.
That makes me want to
Holy
vomit.
seriously, that thing
Look,
is
he's
like, I don't
marked
know,
it. He's
5,
doing
6
things.
inches. Yeah, that's insane.
Let's see if we could get one.
Oh, no, let's not. Okay. Nobody ever, please don't ever ask me what I made on the SAT. I'm not sure
You
I
took
actually
it?
took it. But whatever. I remember like blacking out at some point, just going, Oh, he has been
These are the
taking it.
long reading ones.
Yeah.
The main purpose of the passage is
Well, you know, one good thing about schools these days, including like UNC Chapel Hill, and they're not putting as much emphasis on this. Isn't
Yeah.
that true?
I don't know. I just it's not my journey. It's his.
Yes. Thank God. we're just following influences on Instagram. We'll let him take the
keeping it
SAT.
light. My skill set is that I don't know. I can teach a class and scroll Instagram and occasionally get behind the mic and say my thoughts as I drip with sweat.
I know.
You keep it
It
so
is
hot
not
in here.
hot in here. And besides, Barbie, you've got on a sleeveless top today. And
Yeah,
it's
but I
midriff.
have like comfy pants on below.
That is
I'm,
not my
keep
fault.
hiking them up.
She's wearing my wintertime drawstrings that I wear when I want to be
COVID
cozy.
pants.
They are COVID pants. They're the ones that keep me nice and toasty. So welcome to my world, Barbie.
Oh my gosh. It's all going to come back to Barbie.
It is, you know what? It is all going to come back. And we want to hear what you guys think, because if you disagree with us, I'm sorry, you're wrong. No, but yeah, I just like wanted to hear the real criticism. Oh, I love this criticism. This is the best one yet.
What?
The map. Okay. Who was it? Vietnam or somebody? I can't remember. It's Vietnam is pissed
Or North
off.
Korea?
No, it's Vietnam is pissed off. I think it's Vietnam, or who is it? That their country is not the correct dimensions.
It's not that. There's something about they did a broken dotted line and we don't know it. We could look at that face.
People, y'all, come on. This map is a Barbie map. She has drawn it. She put a crown on England. Barbie land is on this map, and they are pissed off in Vietnam or
Yeah, they
North
weren't
Korea
gonna
or
show
wherever
it.
they are. And they banned the movie because their country doesn't look right on this hand-drawn Barbie map that includes Barbie land. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I think that wasn't intentional to
I think people
ruffle
are
feathers.
really overreacting to this stuff, but maybe perhaps
That's the thing. People always need to find something to complain about.
perhaps they're a little more concerned about the hit on the patriarchy.
Yeah, I know.
Just a thought. Yeah. The patriarchy, just comes to light.
Ken comes full circle too. It's not a
Ken.
man beater. Ever.
Killing it, Ken. What's his name?
Ryan Gosling.
Oh, Ryan, best. It was so good. He's so funny in this movie. And I think he should be nominated for like a major award.
It's so good.
No, he's
And,
so good.
a reminder that feminism isn't about male
Putting down men.
Yeah, what am I trying to say?
Feminism is about making everyone equally heard and worth. It's making worth for everyone. And that's what I did write on Threads. Since we were talking about Threads, I wrote on Threads because I was so excited. Whatever morning after that was Sunday morning, and I was like, I'm going to put a post on Threads. And so but like
What was it?
part of the like pictures that we took, and I was like, Barbie is definitely a feminist in the real world, but in Barbie land, she's just Barbie. So, if feminism upsets you, then you might want to take a look at yourself, because feminism is really what we should all be. And we were in Paris when Christian Dior wrote on the front of a book, everyone should be a feminist. And that was Christian Dior. So who's going to argue with that man?
That's exactly
Who's
right.
now dead. But
In the 50s. So he was ahead of his time.
yes. So, I mean, yeah. We're in the 2023 peak
clear
Barbie feminism
where
now.
we stand. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So,
That's so funny.
Boy, it is getting warm in here, isn't it?
I mean, what do you have on? What do you have on?
It's getting hot. What is that song? It's getting
No,
hot.
we're not singing that.
We're
We
not
can sing the
singing?
Barbie song, but we're not singing
Oh, by
a
the way,
rap song.
you need to get the Barbie soundtrack.
You do?
Yeah, you do. There's some really good music on it. I'm going to play it tomorrow
good.
in my 9:30 Zoom. I'm going to Zoom it and teach it live. And you just wait. Your music is going to be hot. It's going to be Barbie music. Yeah. I know you're all excited. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, by the time this comes out, they would have missed it. So that's good.
That's probably good.
That's probably
right.
best.
Right. So,
Oh my gosh, that's
okay.
hilarious.
Is there anything other pressing
I
news
had a
you want to talk
thought
about?
and it went out of my head.
It's middle of the summer. We're getting ready to, get back on the horse called let's get a schedule going. I love this loose kind of thing we got going on right now.
I know, it is kind of
This
nice.
summer thing. Let's keep this up for
Oh,
a
I
bit.
started doing my August schedule and it was like
Did you get
practice,
anxious?
starts, game, school,
No.
uniforms,
We're still in
and I
Barbie
did.
camp.
I mean, but I'm going to approach it in an organized fashion, one day at a time, and not get too overwhelmed. I'm
Whatever.
very lucky. My kids are older. Anna's going to high school.
Yeah.
She can ride with him.
That's great.
You
Your
know,
life is
it's
good.
great.
Your life just changed for the best.
She's great. She's been at camp for 5 weeks.
I want to be Anna.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's
It's
having
amazing.
fun. She's like a master kayaker now, right?
Yes.
It's all I want to be.
Finish. I'm sure not. She passed the slalom course, which is very hard. She's
Which
gone
I
down
asked was
some
that water skiing. Because I would
rivers.
have killed it.
You would have
They
killed
had
it.
a water skiing camp. I was a great skier.
No motors on this lake. It's so fresh and pure that it's just canoeing and kayaking. It's the cleanest water you've ever been in.
Okay, gotcha.
It's really not. The muck at the
Sounds
bottom is
great.
called Gunga and there's lily pads and
Is that
under
a
mountain.
technical term or is that a camp term?
Technical camp term?
That's a camp term.
Yes.
Got
Yes.
it. Okay.
So she's been living her best life, tech free, friendships growing,
Yes.
soul
That's what we need to do.
nurturing,
Why don't we do
outdoor loving.
Why don't we do a challenge at the studio? No, we can't ask them to put their social media down for a month because then they won't know when to come to class.
That would be good for you.
We can't do that at Hilliard Studio
Yes.
Method, but if for your mental health, you might want to do it.
No, we've got other good tips for that.
We do. We do.
Yeah.
We have a lot of mental health tips.
So,
Can we talk about Alan before we get off?
sure.
Okay. By the way, everyone that didn't play with Barbie, I'm really sorry because I talked to one of our clients today. She said, I was such a tomboy, I didn't play with Barbie. I hear you, girl, but I was a massive tomboy. I had Barbie, Ken, Midge, Skipper, but I didn't have an Alan. There's an Alan who marries Midge, right?
Apparently.
And then I think they get pregnant and have twins.
Mm-hmm.
How they do that without genitalia?
Oh, no. That's the beauty of Barbie
I
land.
mean, and so Alan in this movie,
He's so good. Michael Cena.
he's hilarious.
He's really good.
He rolls in just when you need Alan.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody needs a little Alan in
We
their
all
life.
need an Alan. A good sidekick.
Yeah.
Do you think I'm your sidekick?
No, I think you're my boss.
Oh, wait.
No, I don't know. Maybe you're my sidekick.
I don't know.
Yeah, you're my person. I don't know what you are. You just you hang out with me all the time.
I know.
You kiss on me. It's crazy.
Always tell you sweet things.
You do tell me sweet things.
It's true.
I know. Well, we love each other.
I know.
Yeah, that's okay.
How are we post vacation in the real world? It's been a week.
Just coming back, baby. Just coming back. It was rough. It was a rough week. I mean, just sort of mentally, really. Physically, yeah, you take a hit when you come back in from overseas.
I had a mild cold.
You did. You had the funk from the plane or
I don't
something?
know. It wasn't like an active cold. It was just in there.
Yeah.
I was doing
I
doubles
didn't
all
have-
week because I thought, I got to teach a lot when I get back. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh my God,
That
that's a
didn't-
lot.
Yeah. I was
But we're
fine.
good.
Yeah.
Feels good to be back.
Yeah. It does feel good to be back. And I'm thrilled to be back. So let's
I
get
know.
rolling.
It was great to recap last week if you haven't heard.
Please
kind of
listen to
the-
that. That's my
the
favorite
overview.
podcast.
It was really good. Kind of wrapped it up with a pretty bow at the end and kind of still thinking about all the things you kind of learn on travel, especially when extended that long. And I just reflect back on the kind of pace, even at the
Yes.
meals, everything was
Slow.
not rushed and,
Happy.
being social and being outdoors.
My hair grew. It grew. Yeah. You see it?
Over 3 weeks?
Yes,
Or
it did. No, everything I feel
doesn't your
different.
hair always grow like over time?
Not very fast. I mean,
So your hair goes faster in Europe.
yes, my hair
Great.
grows faster when I'm relaxed. That's just, everything, I sleep better, all this.
Everything's better.
Yeah. So go on vacation anyway and come back.
Anyway,
Take us
come
with
back.
you, on Zoom and all those sort of things, or streaming.
Yeah.
Always getting the plug in there.
I mean, right?
So, all right. Well, we're just
We'll see you in August with
Yes.
some sponsors.
Wait, is this the final one in July?
July, it is.
Right. We've got sponsors coming in strong for
Can you guess?
August.
Can you guess?
I know. We're going to get a little
Tan or Barbie
We're
tan
kinda
still
tan.
going. No shade.
No shade tan, baby. No shade. No shade on no shade. Okay. All right. Bye, y'all.
Bye, Barbie.
Bye, Barbie. Love you.
Love you.
Thanks for listening to us today, wherever you get your podcasts. And remember, you can now find our podcast on YouTube.
Yeah. If you liked it, please share, rate, and review. We love 5 stars. And we hope you'll work out with us online or in studio at HilliardStudioMethod.com.